Hello and welcome to my channel. This is a reading for twin flames. If you have asked for a sign of when the 3D communication was going to happen with your divine counterpart, twin flame divine counterpart, it's going to come through. I I I got my signal, but it was still a silent signal. I had predicted a little a signal with more sound, but that is not such a there is a little difference, so it's going to probably not be it's the message or letter is going to come in very quietly. So this is not going to be a verbal communication sign. It's going to be a sign for a message or a letter coming in. So your divine counterpart wants to has been compiling your twin flame divine counterpart has been compiling a letter, a message, writing down everything. It's going to be a outpouring of the heart. That's they don't want to speak, they want to write it all out. They want to write it all out. It's being compiled since a very long time. They've written down and now written down everything in short notes, and they're compiling it into a big letter, a long message, a series of messages. It's all written. It's a beautiful connecting energy, really, really beautiful connecting energy. It's eight of wands. There is definitely incoming, and it's going to be very. You are going. The energy is of this soul drive, like the soul is driven to write these messages. There's going to it's come out of automatic writing, even though there might have been points and bullet points and notes. They're just going to go through that probably once, or since they have already made a note of it, they're just going to recollect and start writing this letter down. It's like automatic writing. So let's get 7 cards to go up here on the title. Yes, it's messages from the soul, like deep hermit mode, deep conversation. This message, this letter is going to be deep. Let's see. Yeah, 8 of wands. It's coming in fast. Like any time between 8 minutes, 8 hours, not even 8 days. I feel it's like 8 hours. Or 8 o'clock in the morning. You're going to find it. It's going to be, it's an outpouring. It's an outpouring of so much coming out. That's the train horn. I don't know if you heard it. And 444 on the clock. 4:44, 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Wheel of Fortune. So the divine masculine counterpart is has it's time for them to speak up. It's I'm being asked to. They've held back for way too long, and now it's time. It's perfect timing. It's divine timing. It's you might have felt like there is like they're a little spiritually daft. I mean, they don't see the signs and synchronicities. They don't know about divine timing. They don't know about divine order. But honestly, the divine masculine uh, knows before the divine feminine. The divine feminine catches up. The divine masculine, divine masculine counterpart, kind of makes space for the divine feminine. He and she kind of she gives the direction, and this is where we need to create that space for us, or for this event to happen, right? And he follows her lead and direction, reaches there first, creates the space, creates the home, the 10 of cups. um, so this message, this communication, this letter is going to be about the various kinds of emotions that they have felt after looking at you, observing you, on a soul to soul level, and how they have elevated. They feel like a sense of elevation, and they they have reached that point where they are so stable that they can. I mean, they're happy there. They're happy in that elevated state, and moving upwards. But they're happy and satisfied, and they're finally free to express things that they have experienced, observed, and the feelings, the very unique and different set of feelings that only that divine feminine counterpart can bring about in them. This is the emperor, the divine masculine here, and they are they know that it is time to settle down. Is they So the verbal communication, when that happens, it's going to be precisely and predominantly about setting up a, a home and family. They're going to mention this in the message or letter. They're definitely going to mention this. We have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Hangman here again, like, they've held back on this reunion. It's the divine feminine, divine masculine, and the higher self, or the highest level soulmate from a past life. So, but that has happened. That is the underall energy, that is the underall energy. It has already happened. Energetically, it has happened. One or the other counterpart has already uh, been in communication, or has reunited with their highest level soulmate energy. So, highest level soulmate, or they have connected with soulmates that have brought them together. As just any, just one of the high level soulmate. It could be platonic. It could have been romantic. It doesn't matter. One more card, please. All right. The Lovers. This is twin flame union. That says beautiful. they feel it that they're finally there. Your twin flame divine counterpart is in union now. The divine masculine counterpart is in union with their own internal twin flame. This was at the bottom of the deck, and it fell out. There, this is done. This phase is done. As holding back on communication is done, because they weren't holding back because they didn't have anything to do, but they were just so mesmerized and engrossed in feeling all of these feelings in this journey of the soul, and how uplifting it was, and it has taken them up and away. They didn't even know that they were going to find this holy grail outside, like outside, no, at at a certain point it was like they were just chasing after the source. They were just trying to communicate with the oversoul, their own soul. They were reflecting on their own soul's journey and trying to connect with the oversoul, and that's where they found the holy grail. um, that's when they realized that they have been on the holy grail quest. It's so much larger than the materialistic existence of our plane, and that is why they uh, couldn't even understand how to express this in words, in 3D words, like human language. It is beyond human understanding. All this phenomena, this twin flame journey, the spiritual journey, connecting with your own soul, um, in another body, and knowing that you have a kingdom spouse. The kingdom is this glorious energetic field, that is created by these two incarnations of the same soul. They are two souls, but not different. It's so that is what they've been figuring out, and at the end of it, they have they are hoping to be able to put that into words as well. Right now, what they're going to put into words in written form is their entire experience of this journey. and and tell you that they are now planning on setting up your home for you, their own home, where then they can live in union and reach and be able to speak, communicate with you in a state of union. The home where both of you, the divine feminine counterpart, the divine masculine counterpart, and the highest level soulmate can soulmate or your soulmates, highest level soulmate or soulmates, the people who are actually on this journey can actually sit and talk and communicate in their home. A home meant for a home built for the twin flame, a home built for twin flames in union. Let's see what we've got here. It's very reassuring. Got the energies correct. I was kind of in disbelief when I saw that sign. I I knew it would occur. It was, but exactly like the picture, I'm going to show you that sign, but I want to focus on what message is coming through these cards. Let's look into the details of the letter a little bit. Let's listen to the divine masculine counterpart story, so that when we read the letter, we know what where it's coming from. What is the energy all about? We have the hermit here again, so it's they were checking the stars. That is what I'm hearing. They were checking the stars. This is like an astronomer here. This is the hermit card. Say they were checking the stars. They were studying the stars, astronomically, cosmologically, astrologically, uh, through divination. They were studying. They were literally studying the skies of this. They were basically. It's like a student of cosmology here, studying the cosmos through the stars and planets and uh, interstellar activity. There's a lot of technical stuff that's going to be mentioned in the message. This might be just for very very few, like the geek twin flames, and also their heart's been singing. They have been hearing their divine feminine inside their heart, or through their heart, like singing, not their voice, but like making sounds and symphonies. It's like a ringing in the ear. Um, let's continue. Six of Wands. Yes. Moving forward gracefully with strength. Walking. Yes. They have learned so much about the karmic world and karmic interference, and they have understood it completely, the nature of it. They have also understood the guardian angel, the activities in the skies above, and how they know that they're being looked after. Star seeds are coming in. This is the star card. This is the devil card. This is Capricorn Aquarius. So this is the current period, and this is the future period, immediate future. So they're moving forward towards the future. They're going to cross this energy gracefully. How they have crossed this energy gracefully after meeting you, after being together with you in close quarters. They're going to talk a lot about the karmic interference in this letter, as well as how they have connected with you through the guardian angel. This can also signify the highest level soulmate in spirit form, or the highest level soulmate. Yeah, highest level soulmate in spirit form, or the in dream states, because this this couple has been sleeping, and this is dream interference in the karmic, and the watchful guardian in the dream state. They're gonna they're going to write down all the messages that all the conversations that they have had with this guardian angel in their dreams, and their experience with karmic interference in the dream state, because probably in the waking hours you are aware of these activities, but you don't know what each other's karmic interfere, probably don't know the entire dream state interferences and the dream state at subconscious attacks that the karmics have been doing on them, on their mind. It's they see not only the highest level soulmate, but they see you as well, the divine feminine. They see you as well. It's like this guardian angel's face and shape and form is a kind of mixture of the highest level soulmate and you. They've learned how to differentiate, and they have learned about false persons interfering in dreams. We have the Two of Cups here. Yes, moving forward, we have this is like the same card, but this is a major arcana. This is a strength card, and this is the Six of Wands. Um, they're going to be talking about how they have how their strengths have leveled up, as well as their own process of gathering their strengths, the hermit mode, the no communication, the no contact, and all of that. The King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords also at the bottom of the deck. This is like passing through the void card. And this is my card for Cold Fire. There's a guide there. Cold Fire is a guide through the void, this night, and letting them pass. This King of Pentacles, I knew this card was going to come up today. And we have a Virgo here as well with the Hermit. We have Virgo there as well. We have Gemini here with the Lovers. We have the Emperor, Aries here with the Emperor. Right. So, I mean, I'm just mentioning the zodiac for time for times of the events that have happened. So let's say it all began in Virgo season, the last Virgo season, because that's significant here, right? And from there onwards, like they have gathered their observations. This is probably the cosmic level of observations, the larger scheme of things, the soul searching. And this is actually walking in that knowledge, um, investigating how the soul's journey is conducted in the 3D world and in the subconscious state. Now the subconscious state is being uh, understood completely. um, there is some strength in facing. So they're going to talk about how they have needed to mature suddenly and quickly to face something that they had not been able to face. Probably a father figure. Yes, a father figure is coming through here. A father figure, or This could be just somebody who's a father, somebody with money, or somebody who has hold of money in their life or has some authority and say. We have the Empress here, so we have the Emperor there, and we have the Empress here. Definitely divine counterparts. Um, they know that you've been waiting. You've been waiting for them to speak up about this karmic interference. They know that is what you want to hear. Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles here is somebody listening in on the conversation, and that's why they have gone no communication. That's why they're going to write this down in a letter. It's not going to be a message via digital channels. It's going to be a message that um, is impossible to intercept. It's going to be through a very safe channel. It's going to be through a safe channel. We have this as well. Yes. They hear your voice before they go to sleep. I mean, the 10-15 seconds before they go into deep sleep, they hear your voice, the sound of your voice, the symphony of your voice, the tone of your voice. They hear you clearly. This guardian angel actually that is the lullaby that they've been hearing, and they're going to write out lullabies. It's very sweet. And we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the World card. It's it's the Earth angels singing to each other. Earth angel communication. All the telepathic communication, all the intuitive, in between twin flame divine counterparts, it's not telepathic, which is in of the mind. It's soul to soul, so that is intuitive communication. It's intuition. It's immediate. It's a real time. All of that communication over these years. This is going to be a very long letter. It's going to be a very long message. And it's a new beginning. We have the Ace of Cups here again. Let's start clarifying. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. Okay, nothing is falling. Let's say that. We have 3 cards. I'm being asked not to take them. That's weird. Okay. Ace of Cups. I want 1 card, please. We have the 3 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Clear communication. The letter could be handed to a friend. It's most probably coming through a friend. It's going to be, it's going to start off as a peace offering. Like, hear me out. This is definitely a proposal to start a new journey of this love and communication, a new way or method of communication. Writing it down with clear thought, with clarity, no more hodgepodge. No more. Yeah, that's the word I'm getting. No more random communications. This is going to be a. This is going to be clear communications written down, like sometimes in point form as well, which will include the conversations that you're having with your uh, guardian angel, and the highest level soulmate communication. I'm seeing a meeting happening between the three of you, the divine masculine counterpart, the divine feminine counterpart, and the highest level soulmate. And how uh, it's going to be about you. They are also sensing this. They're also sensing this, and this highest level soulmate could be more closely or intimately connected with the divine feminine, either platonically or romantically. Um, the Hermit and the Strength card, clarified by the Seven of Wands, and the bottom of the deck we have the Justice card. It's lit. It's lit. The journey is illuminated. There is profound epiphany energy coming through this. Like there's strong like clarity, and the spark is so bright. It's like that eternal flame. We actually have a flame on the table. We have the Ace of Cups with the ship. Man, there's definitely a ship involved. Could be on water, sky, on wheels. Doesn't matter. S- I'm sensing that the highest level soulmate wants to have this conversation with the twin flame divine counterpart. It's to do with worldly matters. It's like the assignment. It's weird because I think the divine feminine has a lot of clarity about this, especially if the divine feminine is into divination, has psychic abilities. She knows that this is happening. It's going to be for very few people, very few people, but there is that this assignment is a top order. That's what I'm hearing. Top order. But for others, there's going to be smaller level assignments, which definitely make up the bigger picture, the larger picture. It's going to be something to do with the world, and that is this is also going to be mentioned in the letter. But if from coming from the divine masculine counterpart, it's going to be like I'm sensing that this is there is an assignment that we're supposed to be doing. Um, they might have heard from your highest level soulmate. They might have met them. They might have communicated with them, and they have like a hunch. They have like a have a strong feeling that this is a strong feeling. They know that this is coming. They have a very strong feeling. You, divine feminine, have the perfect idea of what the assignment is, and they have a very strong feeling. The strong feeling is literally equal to you knowing, actually knowing the details of it. Not all the details, But this conversation is going to have to happen, because that is what your journey forward is. That is what your journey forward is, and that's going to be mentioned in the letter. This specific thing is going to be mentioned in the letter. It might come off as like, they might start it off with one of your exes or one of your very close friends that I was bothered with. I understand their significance in our journey. We have the King of Wands, clarifying the Six of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Like I said earlier, we have the King of Swords. So the King of Cups is the one that is remaining to show up in the reading. And that's very important, because the King of Cups like doesn't express, holds in all the emotions, and now like the King of Cups is missing, makes him the most important king on the table. But we have the Emperor as well, so the energy is there, and the energy is there in the expressive form, the Ace of Cups twice. Um, this is the soul passion, the soul. They understand what the soul, where the soul inspiration is pointing them towards. And oh, it's like the father figures, the authoritative figures, the people, the anyone basically who had any say in matters has has now been told. I'm seeing like there is someone who was continuously trying to get suitors for your divine masculine, or get other suitors, and they were just testing the divine masculine's commitment, or the divine feminine's commitment, and neither one of y'all took it up. Like y'all just like ignored that and kept walking forwards, like facing karmic interference. This wasn't karmic interference, this was just like a side plot, like a challenge to test your commitment. But the soul drive and the soul desire to keep moving forward on this spiritual journey, the spiritual path, and together in collaboration, but like orbiting in the same orbit, has made this authoritative figure, this father figure, drive away all the other suitors. I mean, the divine masculine or the divine feminine counterpart did not ask for this. It's just like the they have told the other suitors who was probably looking to uh, like they've been sent away. They've been now sent away, and this father figures or friends, or who have some kind of influence or authority, or used to have influence and authority or say in these matters, and who had gathered these suitors or sending them away. I'm seeing the divine masculine, especially divine masculine side, because there are women here. So these possible suitors, or these women who were after the divine masculine, being sent away, and this is a letter being compiled by the divine masculine. So the divine masculine is going to mention of how many people that how many times they not people, like how many times they have had to reject, and had to go through this before meeting you. And after meeting you, it's just like all of that just started falling away. But it just did feel like a very long time till it completely fell of till it completely got done with. And these people who were bringing these other suitors, these other women possibly, um, towards divine masculine counterpart, they finally gave up and started sending them away. Brilliant. brilliant holding of ground by the divine masculine. I'm hearing from the divine masculine that it was really literally effortless because they were looking for you. Oh, okay. It's funny. The divine masculine is saying that, for a very long time, they felt that they were the karmic interfering in your life. They were the devil in your life. Yeah. Because they possibly saw you with other people, uh, probably engaged or married, or they thought that you were engaged or married or had somebody else, and they were interfering in your journey. That is sweet. That is cute. Not sweet, but like, it's like whenever these the karmics presented an illusion that you were with someone, and when all this while you were single and coping with things all on your own, and your movements were restricted, you were confined in a space, and instead of seeing that and actually witnessing that, they were seeing an illusion. And that is what that revelation and has really put them on the right path in life. They know now to trust themselves. They know to trust their own knowing and understanding of you. They're going to give a comparative analysis of what they know about you versus what the karmics portrayed you as. They see you as bountiful, abundant, beautiful, caring, nurturing, living your own life, taking everything with a pinch of salt and laughing it off, very lively and jovial about things, as well as, being in sometimes in a mood, a dull mood, and living through that as well, doing justice to that as well, all on your own, and uh, a very self-sufficient energy, centering your energy in yourself. Self-centeredness was the word that came in, but the divine masculine asked me to explain further, like break it down and rearrange the word. So they're going to they're going to write down all the knowing that they have about you, and versus what the illusion of you was like created by the karmics. It's going to be difficult to hear that that is what they were being told, but I think when they write about what they know of you, they truly knew of you, that is going to be a very healing aspect, a very reassuringly healing and permanently healing. We have the chariot clarifying the star, and okay, they're really charging fast forward here. I'm getting that there's the age of Aquarius, communication. I think you're going to end up uh, inventing your own language, or like a very secure. Okay, y'all might be getting devices, or y'all might be creating devices, that multiple devices of communication, actual pure, like actual devices, technologic technologically advanced devices of communication. You're going to build something together, or they have actually built something together. They will actually build something for you all to be able to communicate safely, securely. Wow, that's that that is happening again for I think very few of you.
It's 3 o'clock.
For others of you, there's going to be your for others of you, it's going to be that your dream state communication, we are going to be astral projecting and communicating and like, creating a realm there. The ones with the technologically advanced devices also are going to be doing this. So basically, they y'all are going to come up with a method where you're going to learn how to lucid dream and astral travel together and communicate there. You're going to remember your dreams very clearly and with the conversations and communications, and it's going to be secure. Wow. So, but some devices are definitely getting invented. Some twin flame band counterparts are going to be because you can't be sleeping all the time, so you're going to be awake a lot as well, right? So some divine twin flame counterparts, especially the ones who are communicating with this higher level soulmate with the worldly matter showing up, like the world card here as well. So y'all are going to need some technologically advanced and very safe separate devices to communicate. Y'all are going to get it from this. This could be your highest level soulmate could be in a very big position in a organization, secret services and stuff like that. So yeah, they might be presenting you with devices where you can communicate with each other on this assignment, this worldly assignment. One card for the world card. Wow. Okay. Okay. One card for the world card, please. This worldly matters. Ace of Cups. We're ending the reading with the Ace of Cups. It's the Grail quest. I'm getting it very clearly. It's a Grail quest. We have the Three of Cups. Oh my god. It's brilliant. The Holy Grail quest. And it's being taken up by the knight errant. The knight errant do not subscribe to anything like no religion, no house, no agenda, no nothing. They might be in really high positions and like have jobs that make them a part of an organization, uh, the forces, even the police force or the armed forces or intelligence agencies, government or big businesses, industries, and things like that. But but the knight errants, um, they don't. They are there to do their work. They are still on a spiritual journey 100% of the time. It's just that that is where they're placed when it comes to occupation, so that they can do this assignment that their soul has been uh, called to earth to do, right? So the knight errants will be found in very high positions, or by birth, or by occupation, or ancestry, or it might be in the family line of work. and things like that. But they don't really identify with that. Their identity is just they themselves. Their soul is their identity. Divine feminine, divine masculine, and the highest level soulmate are going to be working on an assignment. It's going to be a very different kind of love. It's not a love triangle. It came to my head. It's initially going to, people are going to talk, the three of y'all are going to um, feel like the dynamics are like a love triangle, but it's really not. The energy dynamics are not. You're just getting a guide to help you out. It's like the guardian angel to help you out. We have the moon card here as well. So there's going to be a lot. There's going to be some deep dark secrets that are going to come out. This could be about their life before they met you, before they started on the twin flame journey. They have they want to talk about the contrast. They really want to talk about the difference, the massive difference. um, Even if they might have gotten on the twin flame journey before they met you, uh, they uh, they want to specifically state the difference between their life before you and after you. So they are going to write a lot about their past, a lot. I'm going to tell you a lot about their past. We have the house card here wanting to fall out on in my lap. That's like they're like they are going to talk about this house. The the king of hearts, that is the king of cups, with the king that was missing, um to show up. And then we have lilies, the king of spades, and being asked to take this. uh, that is the king of swords. So officially we have all the four kings on the table. Whew. So they really want to discuss about this house, and they want to make it very clear in the letter that they have or they have built a house. They have identified a location. They know what it's going to be. That they want to shack up with you. No, they want to build this house with you. It's always been their dream to build this house with you. Now that they know who you are, like, they've always wanted to build this house with their one and only. They called you with different titles like soulmates, love of my life, and things like that. But now they clearly understand. They probably knew your name, your actual first name, since they were a child. They were attracted to that, and they were always said that I'm looking for her specifically. And with the king of spades, that is the king of swords, it's it's going to be a smart home, intelligent design, but it's going to be in a very natural setting, and there's going to be a lot of flowers and gardens, and you're probably going to be working on uh, the vicinity landscaping it, so that all creatures can exist there. That's what all life forms can exist there. It's going to be brimming. It's going to be brimming with life. That is the kind of home that they've always wanted to build and live in. Gentlemen, ace of hearts. This is the Ace of Cups three times, and we have Three of Cups here twice. I know we have the Ace of Cups four times. One, two, three, four. And we have the Ten of Cups as well. We have the King of Cups. It's like an this is the offer that they're like this is the house that I have built or I'm about to build. This is the design that I have in mind, and I find the location and everything. Will you please come and live in the house? It's like the gentleman card. Like, will you please come and live in my house? Like, they're waiting like the 28th. Like, they had decided on the 28th, and that's when the retrograde began. So I think they waited on this. That's why they're waiting on this, but they want to get the communication, the letter sent in before, where they can actually express, and they can tell you everything as it is, and then move on to the next step where they are expressing their decisions. Because you're not supposed to take any decisions during Mercury retrograde. So that's why they're waiting for Aquarius season. That's when they're going to charge forward with this offer. It's coming here of this house. It's come and live in my house, in our house. Will you please come and live in our house? Please. I want to marry you. It's like a marriage proposal. It's going to happen inside the house, probably, or where it's on the plot. Where on the plot, that seems significant. That's like your chessboard. And look what we have here: a letter. 27th. They wrote this before the retrograde started. They finished writing it before the retrograde started. And then number 13 and child. Yeah, this is, I mean, this is what they want. They want child home. They've written it all down. They have written it all down. Since they've finished writing the letter before the retrograde began, they can send it while the retrograde is on. And then the offer comes in. They probably signed the papers on the plot, or the documents for this, the designs and everything before the retrograde began. They've been they've been planning on this since Virgo season. This is the Knight of the Jack of Spades is the Knight of Swords. And we have this child. Let's look at this a little closely. I don't know. I'm getting a sense that they met you when you were a child, when you were children. Possibly on a trek or in some kind of a small forest, not a very thick forest. There's a bunny rabbit here. it's they know that you are very fond of nature, and you've always been since you were a child, and they've seen you in this setting. Well, maybe they saw it in a dream state also, or they just know this about you, or they met you as a child, maybe in a camp, or yeah, probably a camp when you're about 13 years old, a teenager, so not a child, a teenager. Something about the age 13. Okay. Uh, they're going to talk about that. They've remembered that. They've recollected it. This letter is going to be about recollections as well as their experience about. It's good. It's going to be phenomenal. I hope that really helped, and that's all I have for you. I'm being asked to stop it here because but this was a very descriptive reading for the right people, for the actual twin flames. I'm being asked to stop the reading here and look forward to your letter. And this is lovely. This is really beautiful. And I'll see you in the next reading. Just a last pan zoom in on the table and the cards if you'll want to have a look. Bye.